for no bicep. Well, hello, strangers. Long time no see. Natural pro bodybuilder Alex Walsh. We are back in the truck, man. Oh my goodness, it's been what, 5 days since you have last saw me. I don't even think I've been posting on Instagram or anything, actually, too. Shout out to my Instagram. It's A1 Bodybuilding if you would like to usually see if you'd like to see what I'm normally up to. And I'm not posting on YouTube, but unfortunately, guys, I've been a busy bee. I've actually been on a emergency job. Fortunately, it was close to the house, so it was only about 10 minutes from the house. But I was working consecutive 16-hour shifts. And with those consecutive 16-hour shifts, there was not any training being performed. Because your guy right here, I was pretty worn out. I was on my tools. I wasn't supervising. They wanted to send out some employees that were they were more than capable of performing anything that had to be done. So there was about 5 of us that had been sent out. We came, we saw, we conquered, and it's been a long week. I was pretty tired, man. I hadn't worked that many hours consecutively, and it's been a minute. It's been several years. I'm glad it's over with, but I'm also glad that I was able and capable of performing what needed to be done in a very efficient manner. The plant, they loved us, and I guess that goes to say sometimes training has to take a back seat, unfortunately, and sometimes you can't be as optimal as possible. Like, with that many hours I was working, I barely had time to make my breakfast and make my supper for the night. Like, I was getting about 5 hours of sleep, and that's not horrendous, but in terms of being optimal, hitting the 7 hours of sleep, hitting 8, it just, with stuff like that, life gets in its way, and you kind of have to adapt. Because at the end of the day, that's my current career. I can't, or I'm not in a position to where I can't put that on the back burner. I have to actually go all in a sense, and actually perform my duties, in an efficient manner. So, that goes to show you guys that life doesn't revolve around the gym sometimes. And I'm here to say it's okay. It's okay. Because this 1 week that I was off, or the 1 week that I've just been working my butt off and not training, I'm still fine. I haven't lost any muscle. And if it has been that fact, then it's very minuscule at most. I was able to work, I believe it was 13 and a half hours yesterday, and I decided not to train because I wanted to get more sleep. So I decided to make that conscious effort into my sleep. That way today I could actually have a good training session. So I believe I slept 9 and a half hours yesterday. And in turn, today, I'm excited about today's workout. We get to hit a good upper body day, a chest inclusive workout. So that's going to be nice. It's going to be nice getting back into it. And it's nice to be training on good sleep. Because if there's one thing that I've learned in my 12 years of training, well, 13 years now, is that training on minimal amount of sleep is not very good. It's very difficult, and your risk to injury is much higher than as if you just waited and get the proper sleep. Because that's one thing in my lifting, I guess, arc, as you want to say it, like this part of my arc, of Alex Walsh's arc, I really can't afford to be getting injured. We got to stay on the grind. I'm trying to build this gym up, And that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm trying to be as optimal as possible. We're trying to compete in 2026. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have it. I'm competing in 26, I think. So we only have really, we're almost half into 24 right now. I only have probably a year and a half left. Actually, no, I probably only have a year to year and a half of actual off-season building right now. So we need to make dang sure we stay as optimal as possible. We have to. We need to. We need to make the necessary changes in order to bring something so freaking awesome, so sick, so cut, deep striations, striated glutes, that we hit our pro status with a bang. And I understand I am an IPE pro, not a WNBF pro. So get that WNBF pro card, compete at a big show. I'm thinking Worlds, man, that'd be insane. That would be insane to do Worlds. I mean, I don't know. We just gotta think about it. It all depends. I mean, I'm assuming whenever I open my gym, that's gonna take a lot of priority. And then also if I just so happen to, try to start a family in the next couple of years too. I mean, you gotta think that's probably gonna be my number one priority. Not necessarily competing, but that's the goal right now. Late 25 to 2026 is when Alex Walsh will be stepping back on stage. Also, I guess before we get into the working out, I do offer coaching to people because people do ask me sometimes. And if you would like to, you can message me through A1 Bodybuilding on my Instagram. Just message me. We'll work with you. I don't promote my coaching because I have a job that takes up a lot of my time, so I try to limit to how many people I actually do coach. But it's $150 a month, pretty cheap. I mean, it's pretty hands-on. You get my number and we make it a deal. So whoever knows, because there's people that are asking me. There you go. But enough about that silly plug. We got some boobies today, some boobies and triceps, and maybe a little back. I'm hitting the grocery store first because I didn't get everything I needed the last grocery trip as I was tired for my 16-hour shift. So we're coming back to get the little bitty stuff. I got to get some more bananas, some more, I think, blueberry, some mixed fruit. So not a whole lot of stuff, just little stuff like that. And heck, besides that, that's it, boys. I guess I'll see you beautiful people in the gym here soon. Oh, awesome. Thank you guys for being patient. I love you all. Why, hello, everybody. We are in the gym. We are in Alex Walsh's personal little dungeon and gym. Oh, it feels good to be back. I am super stoked about today's workout. It's been too darn long. I'm trying this Ghost hydration drink with their pre-workout, and it's pretty, awesome. But I think today it's going to be mostly push day focused, so we get to really work on them weak points. Hit the old upper chest, hit the old triceps, shoulders. So we got incline dumbbell press at 30 degrees. I believe we got 4 sets of an RPE 7, so we'll see how it goes. I think I'm only using 60-pound dumbbells, so we're going to warm up a little bit, and then I guess we'll get to working out. But let's see that. Ooh, oh yeah, we still got it. We still got it, boys. So let's get into the workout. All right, fellas, we're getting to our first set. Hoping that it feels good. We're gonna see how. We're gonna see how my chest and shoulders feel. Actually, I'm pretty confident my shoulders are going to be fine. I mean, no, my chest is going to be fine. It needs some stimulus. But I used a lot of shoulders being back on my tools. So let's see how this goes. I feel good about it. But nonetheless, let's get into this set. Oh, heck yeah. 13, boys. Whew. Dang, that was good. We got 2 more reps more than last week of this. This is good. Oh, yeah. Chest is feeling pumped. What's crazy to me, and I think I spoke on it a little bit just in our little car talk, but the amount of people that just get so concerned about missing like 5 days in the gym, it's insane. Trust me, guys, I've been there. You know, I was the guy who would almost train every day of the week. So trust me, I know. It's sometimes hard to grasp. You know, you think if you're not in the gym, you're not growing, right? What's funny is it's the opposite. People would probably benefit more if they actually rested even more. Tell you something about sleep. It's like a miracle drug. You know, some would say that. Some would say it's a miracle drug. I am under the belief that good sleep is necessary, you know, in order to just recover in general. Like, I'd rather somebody train 3 days a week and getting good sleep than training 5 days a week and just like barely getting enough sleep. Recovery's kind of crap, you know, they're just beat up. So that's kind of my take on it. Enough about training philosophies, but man, look at this old school shirt. You guys remember the old Gold's gym? So funny idea. I'm thinking for my gym, it's going to be called Walsh's Pro Gym. So I think it's something kind of cool. So if you guys know or can think of some cool ideas for Walsh's Pro Gym, hit me up. I think I'm going to do something similar like the old iconic Gold's Gym, right? I think that'd be something pretty neat. So that's kind of thinking what I'm doing. That's kind of what I'm going for. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. This stuff is so good. A little sour, but it's good. Well, for the next 2, I guess, exercises, guys, we are going to be doing kind of a superset. Going to be hitting these old calves with a seated calf raise right here with a cable side lateral raise. But as you notice, I have these little ankle bracelets that I use for my kickbacks. I'm trying something different. I'm using this so I can do my side lateral like that. But to do my calf raises right now, and so far I'm feeling pretty darn good, man. I can't really complain about how everything's kind of been executing. Like, I'm not upset. I really feel like we've been pretty efficient with our training. So I got 70 pounds on here. We did 15 the first set. I just kind of wanted to get a good feel with how things were feeling. So let's get this underway. Get underneath here. Oh, man. Oh. Intention. That's kind of the, it's kind of been my word of this year. Execution has been my word of the year. Jeez, we've executed that pretty good. Now, you're going to have to bear with me. We got to get the angle for these. Actually, hold up. Let's get the pump cover off. Let's see how we're looking. Let's lower that light a little bit. Excuse my bad hairline. Also, I'm kind of thinking about possibly shaving my head. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. But holy moly. Ooh, we are already looking pretty juicy right now. But we're not about that. It's time to get these side laterals going. So we're going to start with my left-hand side that you're about to see. Hopefully it looks pretty darn cool. Let's fix the lighting a little bit. Yeah. So we're going to take these little deals right here and attach. Oh, let's see if you can see that. All right, and then I'm just going to, this kind of puts all the emphasis on my shoulders. I don't have to worry about anything with my hands. Really nice. It's harder, but it feels really nice. Come on, Alex. We're only supposed to be going like an RP 7.5, so that's definitely pretty stinking close. But we'll get the other side so you see the front and see how it looks. There we go. Hopefully y'all can. Holy moly. It feels a little strange because these aren't very tight. But honestly, like I said, it helps me. It really does. Jeez. Upper chest. We're filling out a little bit. We definitely are. I mean, you can see we're not, by no means are we falling behind, So we'll keep that up, you know what I'm saying? Well, for this, we're doing like a tricep. I like this tricep accessory. You're going to grab the ball from the cable station. And I got handles. This is just to demonstrate it. I come right here, get my elbows locked in, push down. And boy, I tell you what, guys, this is a heck of a contraction. If you guys have a functional trainer pretty close, highly recommend this exercise. Oh, man. Oh, man, 13. Oh, boy. That was a pretty good little RP. Oh, boy. It's crazy to think that I still got a year and a half of an off season. We've stayed relatively lean, fellas. We've stayed pretty darn good. I think we've brought up weak points, and we're still continuing to push the envelope. Just gotta keep pushing. We're still not and will not be good enough for quite some time. So we have to keep pushing, keep that objective, and remember what we're aiming for. So we want greatness. We want titles. We're going to get it. Brick by stinking brick, day by day, we're making our deposits. Making them darn deposits. All right, guys, we got some dumbbell shrugs. I think since I'm limited to only 90 pounds of my dumbbells, it's unfortunately what we're going to have to use here. But we're going to make that into something pretty awesome. I think we're going to aim for like 20 reps. We're supposed to be doing 100 pounds at 7.5, but as you see, we are, unfortunately going to have to go a little lighter. But you know what? That's okay. We'll make the most of it. I need to get some more change plates for my little dumbbells that I have that I can add weights to. And once we do that, it's game over. Be able to add an unlimited amount of weights. Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh, 20 reps is right. Yeah, that was about what we got with that. One more set. Jeez, boy, that tricep looks mean. All right, fellas, we are doing a dumbbell champagne press. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's where we get said dumbbell and we're pressing off our chest. Like laying down, push. All together just like this. And essentially, it's going to hit, well, you can see my pecs, hit the pec minor very efficiently. That's kind of what we're going for. Since you all know, Alex Walsh has a bird chest, right? So we got to do everything we can in our powers to work around said bird chest. So right now, we will be doing this for, I believe, we have 2 sets of an RPE 7.5. So I think with something like this, I mean, it's hard to tell until you do it yourself. I'm telling you, this has been a game changer. Because I have a hard time feeling my pecs even when I'm doing like a cable fly. You'd be surprised. I have a hard time feeling it. Like my pec minor, like up here, the smaller portion of my chest. But whenever I do something like this, it's almost like game changer. So we're going to do this. I'm going to set us up. I'm going to put you at a right there on top of me kind of angle. and hopefully it looks pretty good. I'm thinking it will. Hopefully you'll see some awesome tits, but bear with me. Oh, you're just gonna have to follow me around and see what we get. Okay, hopefully you folks can see me. Here we go. Oh, man. 16. I think that's pretty good, fellas. I felt pretty good. My darn boobs hurt. I don't know, man. I feel so good to be back. It's like, I know training's not my number one priority right now. I mean, it's a top priority, but it's definitely not number one. But when you get away from the gym sometimes, man, I don't get sad because I know I'm coming back, but I do miss it. I do miss pushing myself. And I was thinking about this a lot, you know, with my goals coming up. I'm going to sit you guys down so y'all can really listen to me. I get depressed or sad whenever I do these kind of emergency jobs that I've been on, like this past week. It reminds me everything I just strongly dislike about the career or what I'm doing with my life, because it doesn't bring much happiness. It's like working 90 to 100 hours a week is just in the mix of just trying to make an extra buck. It's like, it's so unsatisfying. It's so unsatisfying. And I'm very fortunate to at least have that realization that this isn't what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I'm not going to be doing this for the rest of my life. And I've talked to some of you guys. I've talked to close friends and family, and you know, I'm ready to take that plunge. I'm ready to, like, I am willing to cut my income to an extreme amount to just chase this dream. You know, I feel like natural bodybuilding, the fitness, helping people has always been, it's always been my life, guys. It always has been. It's always been my love. You know, and there's so many imposters out there that just, they really put a bad name in natural bodybuilding, bad name in fitness in general. And I've wanted to make a mark for so long. And doing, like I said, these jobs, just, they don't discourage me. I think they just validate all the feelings that I've been feeling, and the sense of urgency is soon. And I've been working so hard to get to this place to where I can make my dream a reality. And if I could set myself up, and I'll dive more into detail about that, but I'm trying to set myself up to where the gym could literally take as long as it needs to be successful for me to be okay. You know, because as long as my bills are paid, as long as the people around me that are okay, I'll be okay. I think that'll bring true happiness. The true happiness is doing stuff that I love. You know, in this crazy refinery world, yes, it makes wonderful money, but it doesn't make me happy, dude. Like, I can't spend time with family. I can't spend time with my significant others. And I dang sure couldn't have children. And I wouldn't. I think that's part of the reason why I've never been able to get to that settled place. You know, I've never been able to get to that place where I wanted a child, because I was so petrified just from growing up that I'd be a disappointment, to my kid, like my family had been. I wanted to be the dad that's there. I want to be present. I want to be the dad or the husband that's motivating. That their spouse and the children can look up to. I don't want to just be gone all the time to make a buck, because I think that's just not a prosperous life. And I'm getting closer to my 30s, and now we're so close to start this vision. And I'm scared to death, guys. I'm so scared, but I'm so excited at the same time. And I think in another year, I think my life's going to change, man. I just feel it. I just do. So, yeah, that's my TED talk. Next set. Well, fellas, that was the end of the workout, and I am pooped. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging around me. It stinks that it took such a long time for you guys to see me, but we're back now, and like always, we got to do the post-workout pump-up bit. So, actually, we need to take this stringer off. We haven't taken the shirt off in a minute. Best one, I'm hairy, fellas. So the definition might not be as good as it normally is, but just know we're clean bulking still. Here we go. Holy cow. Front double bicep. Oh yeah, that old chest is coming up. Oh yeah. Still pretty good. Like I said, we're weighing in around 185. So as you can see, the bulk's been going pretty well. Chest, everything, pretty good. I figure I'd save the legs. Way weird. Yeah, we'll save the old legs. Well, you know what? Since you guys have waited 5 days, let's see how the old quads are looking. Yeah, as you see, we're still pretty lean for being 185, 186. You see, we've been bringing up a lot of the leg. I mean, you see my calf, the hamstring glutes. They've definitely been brought up. So, off season's been pretty. Hold up. Off season's been pretty good, fellas. So thank y'all for watching. It's about time for the verse of the day.